Finding the right travel backpack can feel like a trade-off. Going ultra light can often mean you end up with something floppy, flimsy, and not that comfortable. But going comfy and feature-rich can mean the bag ends up being overbuilt and weighing a ton. As a guy who's been one bag traveling for over a decade and tested countless travel backpacks, not many bags can do both. But that is exactly what Tortuga claims they've done with their brand new Super Lite, a 34-liter carry-on that weighs just 1 kilogram, built from fabric 15 times stronger than steel, with the kind of comfort features lightweight bags almost never have. I've been getting to know absolutely everything about this bag, and today we're gonna find out if it actually delivers. We'll cover the dimensions, the materials, the build quality, how it's organized, and I'll give you my honest thoughts on whether or not it's worth your hard-earned money. By the way, Tortuga did send us this bag for testing, but they have no influence over what we say, and I'm not gonna hold back on giving you the pros or the cons. Let's dive in. First up, dimensions. This bag measures 21 by 12.5 by 8 inches. We'll put centimeters on the screen as well. Run those numbers through our bag sizing tool at willmybagfit.com and you get a carry-on fit score of 80% of airlines worldwide and a personal item fit score of 34%. So what do those mean? 80% is pretty solid for a full-sized carry-on backpack. It's getting on most planes without a fight. But at 21 inches tall, it's a touch bigger than some bags in this class, so it's not the absolute best in class for strict carry-on sizers. That 34% personal item number means this bag will actually fit under the seat in front of you on a fair number of airlines. Now, weight-wise, this thing weighs only 2.2 pounds, 1 kilogram, which is fantastic. And to be honest with you, I am really glad Tortuga has something this lightweight. They have another lightweight bag in their lineup, but to me, that has always felt like a diet version of their flagship travel backpack, and it's really not that lightweight. This guy, on the other hand, is the real McCoy. Part of the reason why is the materials. It's made of ultra fabric, which is ultra light and ultra strong. We're talking fibers 15 times stronger than steel by weight, and it's the same family of sailcloth style material you see in high-end ultralight gear. For the spec nerds, this is Ultra 200 TX. Other words you spec nerds might like: YKK zippers, Hypalon pulls, and Woojin buckles. All those things together aren't just high quality. Aesthetically, they present extremely nice. I really like the look of this bag. All right, let's open this bad boy up. The main compartment opens clamshell style and lays completely flat like a suitcase. 34 liters of packing space. The right side is just a big, deep main cavity. That's where your clothes, your shoes, or your packing cubes would go. And the left side, the lid side here, the whole surface is mesh with 2 zippered pockets. One takes up, I'd say, the bottom 40%, the other the top 60%. Dead simple. Up front, there's an admin pocket that takes about the top third of the bag. Inside, you've got a stretchy slip pocket and a mesh divider pocket with a horizontal zip. This admin area is sized just right to drop your tech pouch in here. This is your travel day small stuff zone. On the back is the laptop compartment. It's padded, felt lined, and a suspended sleeve, top access, and it fits up to a 16-inch laptop. There's no pockets in there, no organization, just one big cavity. They had to shed weight somewhere, and I would say this is definitely one of the places they did it. And on this side of the bag right here, you've got one water bottle pocket with ultra stretchy mesh that could hold a good sized water bottle. And that's basically it in terms of organization. Clamshell main, admin panel, suspended laptop sleeve, one bottle pocket with a few mesh pockets throughout. Done. Hey, if you've gotten value out of this video so far, please hit that like button. And if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe because there are way more bag reviews just like this one. Now, if you've seen me talk about Tortuga bags before, you know one thing that really sets this brand apart every single time is the comfort, the back panel, and the straps. Their flagship backpack is, to this day, the most comfortable travel backpack I've ever carried. And guess what? They did not cut corners on this super light bag. The back panel is super padded, super cushy and ventilated, and a very similar treatment, honestly, to their flagship travel backpack. It's the same DNA. The shoulder straps have great density, they're cushy, and they've got load lifters, and you also get an adjustable and removable sternum strap, and there's a hip belt attachment, although the hip belt itself is a separate add-on. Now, unlike Tortuga's flagship backpack, the harness here is not height adjustable. What you see is what you get. You can, of course, shorten the straps, use the load lifters, but you can't slide the whole harness up or down for your torso length. For most people, that's totally fine, just worth mentioning. And a use case that really clicks for me, a lot of people pack light or go into this ultralight zone, not just because it's trendy or they're trying to save a few bucks, but because physically they can't haul a heavy bag. And for exactly those folks, comfort matters a lot too. So this Superlite dovetails those two things. Very lightweight and a back panel and straps that punch way above an ultralight bag's weight class. The combination is genuinely rare. There are other bags that do it, and we'll get to those, but I do think it's rare. All right, let's talk price. Full retail price on this bag is gonna be $325, which is not cheap by any means. But for a well-built bag made of Ultra, I do think it's right in line with the competition. The closest comparison, I think, is the ULA Dragonfly in Ultra. That one is at right around $320. You would definitely save money if you went with something like the Packed Cero, which is also a great lightweight bag at $259 and 2.3 pounds. I really like both of those bags. But very worth noting, at the time of filming this video, the Superlite is launching on Kickstarter, and on launch day, it starts at $199. And then even some other tiered discounts if you add extras like the hip belt, packing cubes, other accessories. So you can save serious money if you get this while it's on Kickstarter. All right, who is this bag for? Well, first of all, I would say if your goal is mega lightweight and unquestionable comfort, this bag is fantastic. I'd also say if you've heard any of our recent reviews where we praise the comfort of the flagship Tortuga bag and that excited you, but then you heard us gripe about how heavy it is and you got kind of bummed, this could be a real solution. Now, this bag isn't without cons, and I would definitely say it's not right for everyone. If organization is your top priority and you want more than one main cavity plus an admin panel, this isn't your bag. Look, I'm a top quick access pocket kind of guy, so I'm missing that feature for sure. If you want a more structured laptop area with a more intense false bottom, this sleeve is protective, but it's pretty bare bones. And if you're in the ultralight camp specifically for airline compliance or weight, and you're comparing it to the ULA Dragonfly, I gotta say the ULA does edge it out on compliance and weight. Me personally, I do prefer how this one is laid out and how it packs compared to the Dragonfly, and I also think the comfort is just ridiculous. I'm pretty impressed with this bag. To build a 2.2 pound bag this comfortable, this good looking, out of materials this tough, I say well done. If you decide this is the bag for you, please consider using the links below. And if you want to see a battle royale where we compare other lightweight bags to declare one overall winner, check out this video right here. Thanks so much for watching. Happy travels.